Everything Now, an interactive comedy show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to make choices, submit images over Twitter and Discord. You can pay to play sound effects.
Road ends in 100 feet.
What the f***?
It's your show too, friend. Hop on in and experience everything now.
Hello, greetings. It is I, Jonks. Thank you. Welcome. If you are in the chat tonight, it means that you, yes you, are part of the Council of Jonks. I, Jonks, am a wish-granting demigod. I reside at the top of this mountain, waiting for travelers to journey from far and wide to visit my mountaintop domain, seeking to have their greatest desires realized with my wish-granting power. But what those travelers may not know is that it is not up to me to decide if they are worthy. It is up to you! Yes, you, as the Council of Jonks. You will vote to decide if these travelers are worthy of having their wishes granted. You will help me ask them questions, figure out their vibe, get a sense of their background, and understand if their wish is truly worth granting. There are a variety of other ways that you can interact with the show tonight. But if it isn't up to you, Jonks... Oh, why isn't it up to me? Not strong enough? That's just how the magic works. I mean, I'm really strong. I can grant the wish once you guys approve it. It's sort of like a checks and balances system. You know, executive, legislative, judicial, that kind of thing. You know, we don't want to centralize the power too much. Anyway, so if you're in the council tonight, let's see who's in the council here tonight. We got iFight for them. We got Laser Lady, Crocodile, Gorif, Friend. Oh, never sure how to say that one. Too many numbers. Gorefriend? Okay. Cats and Baron. I fight for them. I said that one already. Moko E44. Moko E4F4. What a disaster. Liam Knights. Oh, that's one that I don't recognize. Veldruk. My Pick TV. Kinetic Turtle. J-Ragon. Classy Clam Chowder. KT Ken. You guys are really challenging my ability to write. To read. Oh boy. It's gonna be a long night. Anyway, welcome, counselors. You will assist me tonight as we talk to these travelers, but not just by asking questions. You'll notice in the top left-hand corner of the screen, for $5, you can sacrifice a traveler. Yes, if a traveler makes their way up the mountain and you don't like their vibe, or you think that their wish is dangerous, or you just have some sort of bloodlust. Thank you for the follow, gangsta. Oh, gangsta. Welcome in. You can kill them. You can donate $5 and I will eat them, blood, bones, and all. So keep that in mind for the travelers that you don't like. You can also trigger a phone call. If you want to talk to somebody from the traveler's life, maybe have a chat with their mom or talk to their 8th grade social studies teacher or something like that, we'll get them on the line. Can we bring in the phone booth, show them what that looks like? Yes, our magical phone booth. It can connect across time and space for a nominal fee. Alright, that's enough. Get rid of that, thank you. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that you can sign our guest book if you subscribe tonight. Let's have a look at some of the entries from last time. Jonah Spaz said W stream. Diffracted said finally I got banned for exploiting a loophole in the wish mechanic. Someone is booing me, I guess. Lots of great entries in the guest book, and you can see your own. Yeah, look at that. There's some other ones over there. If you want to sign our guest book and write any message you want for us to display on the stream, go ahead and subscribe and let us know what you want to put in the book, and we'll write it in there and show it to everybody. And if we get 15 subscriptions, you'll notice in the bottom right, we need 15 subscriptions. Whoa, Serenity Underground starting us off hot with 7 months of subscriptions. Thank you so much, Serenity Underground. We're already only 14 away now from hitting our goal. And if we hit it, we will go to outer space. Yep. We will blast off into outer space, and you will have the opportunity to wish upon a star. So, some of you know what that means, other of you do not. If you don't know, you'll figure it out if we hit the goal. And join our Discord. If you haven't already, you gotta join the Everything Now Show Discord, because that's how you submit images for us to use for tonight's image submission game, which is, of course, the bonus wish. Let's show them what that looks like. Here's an example. Hander pants. That's just an example. We're not actually using that one, but if you submit images, you might see yours given away as a bonus wish to one of our travelers tonight, and you can trigger that using the sound alerts. So check out the sound alerts. Do a exclamation point how to play if you don't know how the sound alerts work. It's all pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, that's pretty much the gist of how it works, folks. If you don't get it, you'll figure it out as we go. But I think I see our first traveler making their way up my mountain right about now. Whoa! Hello, traveler.
Hi, Jonks. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Oh, I should take my hat off just to be respectful.
Oh, that's very courteous of you, traveler. What is your name?
My name is Grace Jones.
Grace Jones.
No relation.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking. Oh, maybe you're related to the singer, songwriter. Well, she never really wrote her own songs. I mean, that's not important though. She was an incredible performer. But okay, are you booing Grace Jones?
Are you related to Leslie Jones?
I could see why maybe you would think that, but
Same
no.
last name.
Yeah, same last name. No. My parents were just big fans of God.
Ah,
Grace. God's grace.
right. Doesn't explain the last name, but
Right. Well, my family's last name is Jones.
like Quincy.
Yeah. Oh, that is.
Any
that's-
relation?
Yes. No. That's my my grandpa.
Your grandpa is Quincy Jones.
Yes.
Wow. So is your mom Rashida Jones?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Should have led with that.
Well, the first person that people assume I'm related to is Grace Jones because of the name.
Well, hold that thought, Grace Jones, because in addition to whatever you're going to wish for, which we'll get to, you'll also be taking home a fabulous prize. Let's show them what they've won.
Yes, hit me with it. I'm ready.
All right, let's wait a minute to show them what they've won.
Someone is saying that I'm a Nepo baby, and I just want to say I have not been successful in the entertainment industry, and that's why I'm here, actually.
Well, perhaps with these delicious, ready-to-go ham and cheese sandwiches, you'll have what it takes to succeed in the industry.
Can I say something?
Congratulations, Grace Jones.
Can I say something and no one gets mad at me?
No promises.
No promises. Can't guarantee it.
Those two sandwiches looked very similar to the exterior of a vagina.
Ah, the vulva.
The vulva, yes.
I don't see it.
Oh, okay.
All right, Grace. What brings you? Whoop. Just kidding. Hold that thought.
Maybe
You're
we just-
taking home a second bonus
Yeah.
wish.
Yeah.
While we
Let's
get
take a
that
look.
ready, why don't you... Oh, never mind. Here it is. It's a goldfish.
Oh.
Classic.
Okay.
A classic bonus prize.
Do I have to take care of it?
Yep. I mean,
It's
you
not
don't
like-
have to. You can let it die.
But is it not
We'd
like
all judge you for that.
You couldn't give me a magical goldfish that you can just kind of chill out in the bag in perpetuity?
Nope, it's regular. But guess what, Grace? In addition to the sandwiches
Okay.
and the fish, you'll also be taking home this fabulous prize.
Look at!
SpongeBob.
Oh my God! Look at him though.
It's SpongeBob. He's gonna just be waiting at your door like this when you get home.
I don't want that.
Well, too bad.
Can I return it?
Nope. He's already there.
He looks like he's upset with me.
This is a live feed of your ring cam.
No! Oh, I hate it. He's not moving at all. Oh, fuck me.
Too bad.
God damn.
So congratulations, Grace. You're taking home those fabulous bonus prizes, but let's get to the meat of why you're really here.
Yeah, okay. Well, so, like I said, I'm not having a lot of success in the entertainment industry despite my parental connections. I'm I will say I am successful in a sense. I am our country's foremost Bob Dole impersonator.
Wow. And you're not succeeding at that?
Well, I mean, I'm really, really good, but I think the problem is he wasn't the president. He didn't get elected president.
Some of our council members might be unfamiliar with Bob Dole. Do you want to give a quick explainer for them?
I brought my kit.
Oh, okay, you're just gonna do him? I mean, I guess if people don't know who he is, I'm not sure how much the impression is gonna help.
Well, I mean, look, it's pretty evocative. That's the note that I've been getting, is that it's...
Unless you're like, your impression is like, hey, it's me, former presidential candidate Bob Dole. Here's my biography.
I gotta get ready for it.
All right. Well, council, just a reminder that for $5, I'll eat this guy. One of our council members says, I know Bob Dole as a concept. All right, well, there it is. Ask and you shall receive. Well, Grace, one of our council members has decided to take your fate into their hands.
I'm almost ready!
Well, unfortunately, you're out of time. That is, unless you can convince our council to donate $10 to spare your life.
Look, once I've gotten my face looking right... I'll be ready to cook, and it won't matter whether or not you've heard of Bob Dole. It'll be really something.
The clock is ticking, Grace. You've only got, I'd say, maybe 90 seconds to convince our council to spare your life.
Let me just get the makeup on.
With a $10 donation.
The makeup might make it easier to help people.
Why don't you just say who it is?
Huh?
Why don't you just...
I dropped
oh my
the
god,
nails.
there's so many screws on the floor.
Why do you have boobs?
Huh? He's a bigger guy than me.
Okay, but it's only in your chest.
Huh? Almost ready.
I wish our council members could see just how many loose screws are all over the floor right now.
I didn't have... The makeup holder is too big to put in the bag. And so I had to put it in the one case that was the right size, and it was a bunch of loose screws. Please pay $10. It's gonna be so good.
I'm gonna give him another 60 seconds. Is this the impression?
No, I have to get him ready. It's not gonna look like... It's not gonna be right unless I can get the look. Okay, do you want to hear my wish before you eat me?
Yeah, maybe that would help convince the council that this is worth their time. What's the wish?
In a world where Bob Dole becomes president of the United States, this impression will become a much sought after thing. As it stands right now, Jonks, I can't afford to pay my fucking rent. Okay? Have you seen the skyrocketing price of rent?
I have.
And I just think, personally, I'd be booked a lot more if he had been elected. So, Jonks, there we go. Thank you.
Wait a minute. I think we actually just got a double whammy on this one. Let's see.
We got two here.
There we go.
2 council members.
I guess that means it's 25 for killing again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so. Grace Jones, 2 council members donated $10 in rapid succession to spare your life, which means in order to re-sacrifice you, it will now cost $25.
Yeah?
So let me make sure I understand what brought you here today. In an effort to pay your rent and increase your income, your wish is to rewrite history so that former presidential candidate, loser, Bob Dole, actually won the presidential election, therefore ensuring that an impression of Bob Dole would be much more sought after and increasing your work.
Well, I do want to change history in a sense. I want to make it so that Bob Dole will win.
Right. That's what I said.
Famously, he carried many of the southern states that Bill Clinton didn't.
Uh-huh.
So I think what we need is some... I'm just spitballing here. We need to think of a historical juncture in which the South could have potentially, if the course of history changed, maybe could have had an outsized influence on the way the rest of the country thought and acted.
Like a super electoral college or something?
Well, no, I'm saying, can we punch in on me, please, when I say this? Oh, thank you. What I may be saying is just that we want to create a scenario in which the southern United States, in the course of the 20th century, has an outsized influence on the way the rest of the country thinks. And there was one juncture in history, one moment in history in which they could have...
Excuse me, I've got some indigestion. Pardon me, that was from earlier. Go ahead.
Basically, Jonks, what I'd like is for the Confederacy to have won the Civil War.
Oh, wow, you want to go way back. You think that Bob Dole would have won the election if the Confederacy won the Civil War?
It's possible.
I don't know, Grace. This feels sort of like a roundabout way of ensuring that you're able to pay your rent. What if you just wish for a little bit more money?
You want to make it out and out.
Is this part of the Dole impression?
Watch the morning and into the sun and in and out the valley. That was in an anime. In and along the lake.
Really regretting
Really, and
that
it's on the sky
the
and it's
council
down
paid
there.
so much money to protect you.
And if you see you.
Well, council members, I mean, I feel like I've already sort of
I need to
explained my
finish
issue with the wish
shaving.
here. If you wanted, you could just wish for your rent to be free. You could wish that you owned your current apartment outright, or wish to live in an even nicer house where you don't have to worry about rent at all.
Can we punch in on me again?
Yo,
I'll wait. Jonks, that would be ridiculous of me to do. Come on. What do I look like? Some kind of fucking idiot?
well, you don't not look like an idiot. I'm sorry, that was harsh. Listen, Grace.
No, well, let me just take that in. Unfucking real. Unfucking real. I come up here. I tell you about my financial hardship, my financial difficulty. I talk about how I had showbiz parents that were sexually coercive to people.
Yeah, why don't you just ask your parents to help you with your rent? They're like millionaires.
They don't talk to me anymore.
Why?
Okay, you wanna know why?
Yes.
I said Parks and Rec was mid. And
They
now
stopped
Mom...
talking to you for that?
Yes. They said, get out of the house right now. They sent me to that place they sent fucking Chet Hanks, the camp.
They kidnapped you and
They kidnapped me and
brought
sent
you
me to
into
the
the
Chet...
woods
Yeah,
for 4 months
they
and
did.
made you do hard labor?
Because I said Leslie Knope is too bipartisan.
It's a weird take. Thank you, Thomas Two Ends. Let us know if you want to write a little note in our guest book. Listen, Grace, you seem like a nice enough person, and
Thank you.
I think your heart is in the right place. But by wishing that the Confederacy would have won the Civil War, you may not understand the ramifications of what that might
let's
do to
game it
history.
out. Let's game it out, okay?
All right. First thing that comes to my mind, and I got to be honest here,
Okay.
the whole slavery thing.
Ah. Yeah, boo.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I just feel like it would probably have worked itself out.
You think? Speak on that.
Well,
We're getting a boo for slavery from the council.
I've read a couple articles from this bipartisan website called the Heritage Foundation, and they seem to think that the American South would have, just because of capitalism, would have done the right thing eventually.
Wasn't
What?
Wasn't capitalism the whole reason they did slavery in the first place?
It's a pretty fiercely debated subject, Jonks.
Yeah, there are a lot. Jonks, we don't need to get into the nitty gritty. You just need to make sure that the South won the Civil War, and we'll figure it out from there, I think.
Well, it seems that your mind is.
Isn't it hard to shave the
pretty
mustache
made
part?
up.
It's like the most
especially
sensitive
hard
part.
when you have no mustache to shave. I gotta imagine. Least.
Now, what the
racist
fuck is that
Franklin.
supposed to mean? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Should I get the hole up?
Could you punch in on me again?
I want to give our council an opportunity to ask some questions.
Could you please try to take me fucking seriously?
I'm trying so hard.
Could you please try to... No, hold on.
You don't know how hard I'm trying to take you seriously.
Next time,
every ounce of.
next time you think to yourself, oh, I've got a Rube in front of me. I got some fucking country bumpkin who doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, who doesn't understand the political ramifications of the American South winning a major series of battles with regard to states' rights and other things as well.
Thank you, hardworking diva. Let us know if you want to write something in the guest book.
Kind of lost my train of thought.
Hardworking Diva saying, has he thought about not impersonating Bob Dole?
There's an idea.
Which we haven't seen yet. Am I right about that?
No. Well,
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, he needed to get the costume ready.
Okay.
Do you do any other impressions?
A voice or anything?
Grace?
Got really drunk in college.
Okay, maybe we don't want to hear
Got
this.
really drunk. No, hold on. Let me.
Whoever just said least racist Grant character is about to be proven wrong.
Okay, I don't know what you've been listening to the last bit of time. This is easily one of my most racist characters. Potentially, I don't know. Maybe he starts in the right place. We can get into the nitty gritty of that at some other juncture. Yeah, let's get a poll up.
Let's get the poll up. I was going to give our council an opportunity to
I
ask
got
us
a little bit of
directly,
tipsy. Okay, so I get a little bit of tipsy in college, as one is wont to do. I feel like that's well within my right as a co-ed.
Sure, we all experimented in college.
Yeah, absolutely. I got into a lot of bars by saying that my dad did Thriller. My granddad really did it, but they don't need to know that. Quincy Jones definitely got women pregnant that could have produced someone my age at that time. But anyway, long story short, Jonks, I got dared to do an impression of my namesake, Grace Jones. I did a cover of Send in the Clowns that she did on her album, the blue one. The one with the blue album cover.
Let's hear some of that.
Hey, punch in on me again and make sure the poll is covering my face entirely. Do you think I'm stupid enough to do something problematic?
You're right. I was setting you up for failure. Let's go ahead and close out that poll. I feel like this one's basically a runaway.
Fuck.
Grace.
4 people voted yes on that.
Yeah, really interesting. Can we make note of who voted yes on that? Of the council who voted yes on Bring Back Slavery? Just out of curiosity.
XL Silent Wolf LX.
Okay.
That feels right, doesn't it? Doesn't that feel like the right user?
And Creative Steve.
Creative Steve! Not Creative Steve!
No!
Steve!
All right. You guys are all going on a list. All right. Grace, the council has spoken, and the people have decided we are not going to grant your wish to reverse the results of the Civil War.
Isn't it rich?
Okay.
Aren't we a pair?
What happens when a man has nothing left to lose? Get out of here, Grace.
Something is something on the ground.
Speaking of something on the ground,
in midair.
can you pick up all the loose screws?
While you saying pick up all those screws.
Can you pick up all the screws where our lovely guests are going to have to stand in a moment?
Send in the clowns.
All right. While Grace finishes that up, do we have any guest book entries we can take a look at?
We have one, yeah.
All right. Let's have a look. We've got one guest book entry, and just a reminder, we've got 3 subs, so if you subscribed and haven't written in the guest book, let us know. Put something in there. Serenity Underground
Do you have
says,
a vacuum cleaner
No.
for the nails?
No, we're not vacuuming up. Those are screws, I'm pretty sure. Either way, we're not vacuuming those up. Serenity Underground says, I fell off the fucking cliff and died. Now my ghost ass is stuck for eternity. Thanks a lot. Sorry about that, Serenity Underground, but I'm glad that you at least left that message in our guest book so that we can talk to guest relations about improving your experience. If you have something you'd like to write in the guest book, subscribe! Look at that, we're already only 12 subscriptions away from hitting our goal. Really taking our time down there, huh, Grace?
Well, there was just a lot of them.
Yeah, there were a lot of them. If you're just joining us, my name is Jonks. I'm a wish-granting demigod, and I live at the top of this mountain. Travelers like the one you see before me here, Grace Jones, journey from far and wide to visit my mountaintop domain, hoping that I'll grant their wish. But sometimes, you decide to deny the wish.
Can you punch it on me again, please?
Last
5
time.
minutes into the episode.
Yeah. Maybe next time you think twice before making fun of a member of the American working class.
No.
Fuck.
No. They couldn't even see that. That's just for the people in the room. All the screws are on the floor again, and they're scattered way more this time.
I don't know what you're talking
And
about.
like crevices now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're like under furniture. and stuff.
They're in my bag. You're wrong. You thought you saw.
Ugh,
Wrong.
I hated that. Well, folks, they're not all gonna be winners. Sometimes they're gonna go like that. Anyway, 12 more subs and we go to space. Alright, I think I see our next traveler making their way up the mountain right about now.
Hey, Jonks, my man!
Well, hello there!
Hey, I gotta say, Grace, man, you nailed it!
Those are screws. Those are screws. Alright, welcome, traveler. A musical traveler. Who is this?
Hi! My name is Lita Bean, but you may know me as my stage name, Girl Buffett.
Oh
It used
my
to be
goodness.
Girl Jimmy Buffett, but it was just cleaner. Cut out the Jimmy, because everybody knows he's the only Buffett around, except for me, Girl Buffett.
Right. Well, girl Buffett. Forgive me, I spend most of my time at the top of this mountain, and I don't think I'm familiar with your discography. Do you have a hit that might be able to jog our memory?
Oh, no, I mean, if you want me to dive right into my act, I sure can. But mostly these days I am performing on cruise ships. I just swam here from the Norwegian cruise line Dream. And, you see, they were a little, somehow they got it in their heads that my act is in bad taste now. I don't know why. But I can
Oh.
play you a song if you want.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I suppose me and the council can be the judge of that. Let's hear this song that is supposedly problematic.
Well, you know, see, I don't know if the problem is with the song itself. 1 second, please.
Girl Buffett, you realize you're on dry land now. You don't need to be wearing the life vest anymore.
You know, but you never be too sure, because I saw in the forecast it might rain. And we're in the bottom of a valley, so you know what that means.
We're at the top of a mountain.
You know, that's a matter of perspective, man.
Hey, fair point. All right, girl.
Now, basically,
Girl Buffett.
you may know me, but I'm a novelty act. I do Jimmy Buffett, but girl.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready to hear a little taste?
I would love to hear a Girl Buffett song.
Waking up in anthropology. Got my Kim Kardashian Skims out. I got my Skims top on too. I guess I never was made for waiting in line at anthropology. And honey, I didn't know that these Skims would be so comfortable. Shall I go on, or do you pretty much get it?
I feel like I sort of got the gist of it. Wow. That is some powerful stuff.
Yeah, I smell what you're smoking, Jonks. I better keep playing before I get too hungry, if you know what I mean.
I don't totally know what you mean.
I see that smoke coming out of your mouth, Jonks.
I think you may be mistaking the haze of our mountain. We're so high up, we're in the clouds right now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm right there with you, my brother.
Okay. Well, Girl Buffett, travelers come here in order to have a wish granted. Is there something you desire, something my magical powers could help you with?
Yeah, is he, Jonks, my man? Now, like I mentioned recently, a lot of people have been saying that my act is suddenly in poor taste.
That's strange.
I don't know why.
It's based on the one song you've played so far, it didn't seem that problematic. It just kind of seemed like, to be honest, I don't know which Jimmy Buffett song you were parodying.
No, well, his first hit, Come Monday, of course. His first hit come Monday, of course. I changed some of the lyrics, you might have noticed, to be about Kim Kardashian's skims.
Oh, okay, I get it.
People think that my act is in poor taste not because of the songs themselves, which are perfect, of course. Perfect melding of two styles, Jimmy Buffett and girl. But I think it has something to do with the fact that Jimmy Buffett has been deceased.
Ah, so it's like a too soon kind of thing.
Yeah. Or maybe, never even again. I was hoping it would die down after a week and people would think it's okay again, but it hasn't happened yet.
I see. Well, do you have a wish in mind for how you might be able to solve this problem?
Yeah, you bet
Girl
your ass,
Buffett?
Jonks. So here's what I need from you. I need you to resurrect Jimmy Buffett so that my act is no longer in poor taste. And the Jimmy Buffett fans will continue to patronize me on the cruise ships.
Wow, this is like the opposite of what that last person wished for, where...
What did he wish for? Was it good?
No, he wanted to change history to bring back slavery, but you want to change history to bring back Jimmy Buffett, which is way better than slavery by my estimation.
I mean, hey, Zonks, like, if you think there's a way that maybe the South winning the Civil War would make Jimmy Buffett live a few more years, then I'm open to it.
No.
But, I think that my idea of just resurrecting him and not doing the Civil War would be good, too.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think we need to rearrange history going back to the Civil War. Why don't we just... Does anyone know how Jimmy Buffett died? Is there a way maybe we could have know what his illness was?
I know what it is, Jonks, but you're not gonna like it. It's pretty sad if you think about how he was.
All right, if it's a downer, then maybe we just wish that whatever it was, it didn't happen.
Yeah. I think that, well, I'll tell you, it was skin cancer. Hard to hear for a guy who spent all that time in the sun. So maybe you could just make him die of something more noble, like maybe he dove in front of Obama, took a bullet for him or something.
You think? So wait, I guess I'm not sure I understand. You're saying that you...
I know what you're thinking. He is a Democrat.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I don't know if Jimmy Buffett would die for Obama,
He
but...
would. He's a Democrat. Played many fundraisers. Look it up.
Interesting. You wouldn't know that based on his audience, but I guess you don't control who listens to your music. Well, Girl Buffett, I want to continue our conversation here, but before I do that, I gotta let you know, you're gonna be taking home a fabulous bonus prize! Yes?
Oh, hell yeah!
It's Big Titty Kevin James, yes?
He looks like one of them guys who threw a bottle at my head on the cruise ship.
Well, you'll always be reminded of that wonderful moment when you get home and find Big Titty Kevin James looming in your kitchen.
Living on James cake.
Living on James cake.
Ah, that almost works. If you had a big ass.
Away again in Queens.
Okay.
Because of course he was the king of Queens. That's
All
what
right.
they call
We're finding it. Listen.
him. Trying to find my lost Leah Remini. She was in that, wasn't she?
She was.
Claim that there's a Church of
Scientology to blame.
Now we're
But
getting
I
somewhere.
know Scientology's the one true religion.
Have you ever considered, instead of your gimmick being...
Hang on. I don't like that word, Jonks.
Oh, I'm sorry. What would you prefer?
My theme.
Okay. Have you ever considered, instead of your theme being girl, it being Kevin James and King of Queens references?
Could you give me an example of how that might sound? I don't know if it would.
We
meld
just
as
did
well
like
with-
4 of them.
Yeah,
remember?
but apart from that, I feel like the well is kind of dry now, Jonks.
Some people say there's a Scientology to blame.
I don't know. They're booing you, Jonks.
You're right. This is a dumb idea. Let's
Is
get
there
back to
another
the
Kevin
main
James
idea.
thing? Maybe Paul Blart. We could try that.
Something with Paul Blart, yeah. Wasting away again in the mall.
Hey, Pollyman sing. Hey, ride your Segway around the mall.
Mall Segway in paradise.
Just a mall Segway in paradise. I don't have my backup singer, so it doesn't sound the same.
Oh, you typically have a backup singer.
Oh yeah. They're all Boy and Debbie Harrys.
Wow. Interesting. Maybe one of them is climbing up the mountain behind you. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I told him to wait in the dinghy.
Interesting. Oh, you... I thought you swam here.
Hello, it's me,
Whoa.
Boy Debbie Harry.
There
Hey, you
are.
made it. I didn't leave you to die for sure. All right. Which
The
song you
band's
want to
all
sing,
here.
boy?
Yeah, let's hear a song.
Oh, sure. Let's do, Tampico Trauma. Is that too much of a deep cut?
Let's do fins.
Okay.
Oh, hey, that's almost kind of a song. That's kind of a melody. I forgot what's the
left.
What's the theme of this one? Is this
I'm just doing my backup part.
All right, but we discussed this earlier. Is it Paul Blart or is it a girl?
Is it Paul Blart or is it girl?
Yeah, are we doing the Paul Blart theme? or
Well, we
the
just
girl
came up with the
theme?
idea for the Paul Blart thing right now. Surely there's no way your backup dancer's prepared for
Well,
that.
she's been pushing for that for years, you know.
Also to get paid.
Right.
I'm telling you, there's an order of operations here. You know, my man Zonks is gonna resurrect Jimmy Buffett. I'll be able to do gigs again. I'm gonna book SoFi Stadium, and then I'll pay you. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, here's an idea from our council. Why not combine the two and do girl Paul Blart?
That's stupid.
Okay.
That was already
All right.
Melissa McCarthy and Spy.
Well, but also it's Jimmy Buffett. It's girl Paul Blart Jimmy Buffett parody songs.
Okay, hang on. Give me a minute with my backup. We'll come up with something here.
Well, hold on just a moment here. Maybe we'll be able to help you come up with a song by getting someone on the phone.
Okay,
I think
all
I
right,
just heard
sure.
that, right? Did I imagine that? All right.
Better not be the captain of that damn cruise ship.
Oh, I'm not sure who it's gonna be. The magical phone booth just connects to whoever the most important person to talk to right now is. So let's go ahead and bring that phone booth in and find out who it is. Here it comes. Watch your feet. Maybe take like 2 steps to your right.
Whoa!
Yeah, comes in hot. All right, go ahead and step up to the phone. Grab the phone in the phone booth
Oh yeah. Okay, hang on.
and answer it. And let's see who it is.
Hello.
Hey, yes, this is the Buffett estate.
Hey.
Is this girl Jimmy Buffett?
Yeah, this is she. Hi, how are you? Nice to be talking to you. I got all your letters, but it's busy on the road.
What do you mean by it's busy on the road?
It's busy on the road. I had to sit in traffic for a while on my way to get on the cruise ship I was playing.
You saying
it's real busy on the road?
You're saying you've been very busy performing a bunch of Jimmy Buffett songs without our permission? Is
Oh,
that
well,
what I'm hearing?
hey, hang on now. They're my songs. They're Girl Buffett songs, trademarked.
Yeah, that's unless you're like Saturday Night Live, you can't do that. You can't just like take all of Jimmy Buffett's music and make it your own. We've talked about this.
Hey, Jonks, can I change my wish to be on SNL?
Yeah, I guess.
Damn it. I shouldn't have said that.
You were saying?
Well, we'll see.
Any questions?
Oh, you're already David S. Pumpkins. It's already starting.
Sometimes all you have to do is believe that you're David S. Pumpkins.
Oh, no.
And the David S. Pumpkins will occur to you. I even have my own little skeleton guy backup dancer here, Boy W. Harry. See, there you go. It's just like watching the iconic sketch.
It's like
okay, now
Bobby
you know-
Moynihan's in the room right now. Listen, if
Yeah.
Jonks grants you that wish, I'll drop everything. But if he doesn't, I'm sending my boys, and we're going to break your pretty little backup dancer's legs, okay?
Hang on. Which boys? Kelvin? Jake?
Both of them.
Paul?
Both of them. Paul's busy. But,
All right,
but
okay.
Kelvin and Jake are on their way.
All right, give Paul my best.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Okay.
He's going
I'm
through
gonna
a
be
lot
on
right
SNL,
now.
so maybe I'll see you. Maybe I can get you tickets.
All right, that would be awesome. So let me. I'll figure it out. If you get SNL,
Okay.
everything will be cool. I'll drop everything. I'd love to go see a taping. I'm a huge Pete Davidson guy.
Perfect.
If you don't,
He's not on the show anymore, unfortunately.
oh fuck. All right, well I'll
You
still
like
go.
Andrew Desmukes? He's talented.
I don't know. Is he one of the like vaguely ethnic white guys they've been putting on the show lately?
No, he's regular white. He gets a lot of stage time.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
hearing
cool.
that he's regular white, gets tons of stage time.
Cool. If he's a white guy, I'm sure I'll be into him. So, all right,
Okay.
I'd love a ticket, but if not, I'm breaking that guy's legs. All right.
All right, okay. Wait, that guy, Boy W. Harry or me?
Yeah, no, Boy Debbie Harry.
Okay, all right.
You'll
you
be
do that?
fine. You'll be
Okay.
untouched.
All right,
All
okay.
right, goodbye.
All right, sounds good. All right, love you. Bye.
Love you too.
Step away from the phone. Step away from the phone. Step away from. Watch your feet. Sorry, I have to say that because it gets sucked into the pit of hell. Anyway, how did the phone call go, girl Buffett?
Well, now, Jonks, I gotta, as you heard, I got another favor from you. I need to get in touch with Lone Michaels and get on Saturday Night Live. It's around that time of year, I believe. They'll probably announce a new cast soon, but it's not too late.
I see. And is your wish to just be an additional cast member, or do you want to replace a current cast member?
Listen, Zonks, it's up to you at this point, man. Either you can resurrect Jimmy Buffett, or you can get me on SNL, whichever one you think might be easier, okay?
Either are within my power, but it's ultimately up to you to decide. Do you want to resurrect Jimmy Buffett, or become a new cast member on Saturday Night Live?
Okay. I'll take the cast member if I can co-host a Weekend Update with Colin Jost.
Okay, so do you want to replace Michael Che, or do you want to just, kind of sub in for Michael Che every now and then?
I want to replace him, but I want him to join the regular cast.
Okay, so you want Michael Che.
I want him to be the new Trump. I have a lot of demands. Okay, we're gonna shuffle the cast a bit.
Trump would be
Shuffle
awesome.
the cast. Che is off a Weekend Update. Now he's Trump. The other guy who is doing Trump, he's gonna play Melania now. Cecily's gonna be back on the show. Okay, and then from there, we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
Got it. So you're the new Michael Che on Update. Michael Che has been demoted to main cast, where he will play Donald Trump.
Yep.
Cecily Strong comes back to the main cast. And then what's his name? James Austin Johnson. What does he do? Because he was the Trump guy.
James Austin Johnson's gonna play Andrew Desmukes, and Andrew Desmukes is gonna play Chloe Fonmel.
Okay.
And Shane Gillis back to play Mark Meadows.
Okay.
I don't like him.
We're bringing back Shane. Okay. Well, this is a complicated wish. It involves a
all
lot
that?
of moving parts, but I
All
think
right.
we can make it happen.
That's showbiz, frankly. It's a
That
lot of
is
moving parts. Parts to my left, parts to my right, and I'm the only girl Buffett in town.
This one, I don't really sing on this one. I walk in the audience with the fin on my
Yeah,
head.
that's actually a very important part of it. He walks around with a fin on. People can point at him and take photos.
Got it. All right. Well, Girl Buffett, I do want to give our council members just a quick opportunity to ask you some questions directly before we make this wish. They're the ones who ultimately decide if you are worthy, and so I want to give them a chance to sort of suss out your worthiness here. Council members, do you have any questions for Girl Buffett? Either about the wish to become the new host of Weekend Update, or just generally
Or
speaking.
about Skims. I'm not trying to be a sponsor, but I wouldn't turn it down.
Let's see here. Councilmember Theo from Eden wants to know when your album is dropping.
I already got 10 albums in the bank available at any Barnes & Noble in the nation. We got Last Orange in Paris. We got what are some of the other ones? Remind me, Boy Debbie, what are some of my other albums?
Some of our other albums? Living and Dying in
Anthropology.
in Anthropology.
Living and Dying in Anthropology. Daughter of a
Anthropology
nurse.
saleswoman. Oh, sorry, that was the first one.
Yeah. Daughter of a nurse. The nurse is a man, though. I think that's it.
All right, well,
Anthropology on the Moon.
Anthropology on the Moon, of course.
head on over to your local Barnes & Noble to pick up those. We have a couple other questions really quick here. Someone's asking whether you can do any other impressions. Probably not going to come up a lot since you're going to be an update host, but do you have anything just sort of in the back pocket just in case?
Oh, well, of course, I wouldn't be asking to be on Update if I didn't do a bang-up Michael Che impression.
So you're going to be doing an impression of Michael Che when you take his spot.
Debbie, wait! Alright, I think she's going to talk to the other Boy Debbies in the dinghy.
I would love to hear your Che.
Well, yeah, of course. He's just a normal guy. To me, it's just, in today's news, there's a fucking truck of molasses spilled in Iowa. They called it a sticky situation.
Wow, it's like he's in the room. All right.
Talk about a sticky situation, rather. That's called punch up.
That's punching up. All right, I think one of our council members is wondering if you could send an autograph to them. Is that something you could throw together for a fan?
Yeah, well, sure. What do you want autographed? A coconut or kind of a lei or a pina colada or just a piece of paper?
An autographed pina colada would be really interesting to send in the mail. I think let's go with that.
Sure, just send me your P.O. box in the chat and I'll get that right to you, sweetheart.
All right, great. Yes, just write your mailing address in the chat and we will go ahead and get that sent out to you. Well, Girl Buffett, I think we know everything we need to know about you, so we're going to go ahead and pull up a poll now to decide whether or not we will grant your wish, which again was for you to take Michael Che's place as the host of Weekend Update, for Michael Che to take the place of James Austin Johnson as the guy who does Trump on the show. James Austin Johnson will take the place of, what's that guy's name, the white guy?
Andrew Desmukes, of course.
Andrew Desmukes, who will take the place of Chloe Fineman. And when I say take the place of, I mean, you said that James Austin Johnson is going to play Desmukes.
That's correct, yeah.
And Melania Trump.
And Melania.
And Melania. Who's,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Shane Gillis is going to be Mark Meadows. Don't forget that.
Shane Gillis is coming back and he's going to play Mark Meadows on the show.
Yeah, and also I forgot I want all the Please Don't Destroy boys to keep doing what they're doing because those boys are funny.
No
Okay.
notes for them.
All right, well, if the wish is just to maintain the status quo for them, we'll probably just leave them out of the wish.
Merci beaucoup.
All right, well, I think we got it. Isn't this a multi-part wish, asked Dinsdale Piranha? And I feel like this wish all kind of exists within the world of recast Saturday Night Live, so I feel like
It's Punch Up.
we're going to
Exactly.
count this as one wish. And let's go ahead and vote. Wow. It seems that the council is not particularly divided on this issue. Nearly a runaway here, a couple dissenting votes, but for the most part, it seems that everybody's pretty much on board.
The Che Trump impression is what sold me.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see Michael Che do Donald Trump.
Me too. I know he's got stuff to say about that guy.
I'm feeling it'll be a little unconventional.
I hope not.
Just like 45 was a little unconventional.
Yeah, some would say. I would say he was a criminal myself.
All right, well, let's close out that poll.
For sure, no question.
Let's close out that poll, and wow, with a resounding yes, our council members have voted and decided we are going to grant your wish.
Hey! It's the happiest day of my damn life.
Congratulations, Girl Buffett. You are the new host of Weekend Update alongside Colin Jost.
All right. Okay, where do I go? Where's my
Head on down to 30 Rock.
all right, I gotta go. Okay, I better get in the dinghy.
Yeah, it's
Boy, Debbie,
it's
let's
Tuesday
go.
night. You better start writing. You got a show.
Can we do the wibbity wobbity thing?
Nope.
Alright.
Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. That was an easy one, so I only had to say it one time. Alright. Folks, if you're just joining us, my name, of course, is Jonks. I live at the top of this mountain, and travelers journey from far and wide to visit me, hoping, praying that I will grant their wish with my magical powers. But what they don't know is that you, the council in the chat, you are the ones who hold the true power, because you will vote to decide if they are worthy. You can also decide whether they live or die by sacrificing these travelers with a $5 donation. So keep that in mind as these travelers make their way up my mountain. If you don't like their vibe, I will kill them with my mouth. And of course, we're still only 12 subscriptions away from hitting our goal. And if we do, we'll blast into space, and you will have a chance to wish upon a star. So let's get those subs in, folks. You can also write a little message in our guest book as a nice little reward for subscribing. If you subscribe, you can write a little message in the guest book. That's pretty cool, huh? And you should definitely join the Everything Now Show Discord because you can submit images for us to use as bonus wishes tonight. Lots of things to consider as a viewer. But I'll leave you to ruminate on that while we talk to our next traveler, who I see making their way up right about now.
Hey, Jonks, how's it going?
Hello, traveler. What is your name?
My name's Phyllis Dillon, but I'm not the rock steady musician. It's a common mistake people make.
No relation to Bob Dylan?
No, it's spelled Dillon.
Ah, got it. Like, what's his name? The podcast guy. No.
Tim Dillon?
Tim Dillon.
Yeah, that's my brother, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
You're Tim Dillon's brother.
Yeah, but we don't agree on a lot of stuff. Only politics, but everything else we're pretty different on.
Got it. All right, well, Phyllis, what is it that brings you to my mountaintop domain?
Well, Jonks, you may not know this, but I am actually America's foremost Walter Mondale impersonator.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can only imagine where this is going. Phyllis?
I don't think you know for sure.
You're probably right. Phyllis, for those of for our council members who might not know who that is, do you want to give a quick
He was Jimmy
biography?
Carter's vice president, and he got absolutely murked by Reagan when Reagan ran for re-election.
I see.
He's also pretty progressive, and a lot of people said he lost for being too far left.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What were some of his policies that made people think that?
I don't know. That's too much to get into.
Okay,
But-
you're the guy who does an impression of him.
Yeah, but I don't do an impression of like when you do an impression, do you just list policy points?
No, but I just feel like if your entire livelihood depends on doing an impression of a person, you'd probably know a fair bit about them.
Well, I'm not doing well right now, livelihood-wise. I'll be honest with you, Jonks.
People aren't really into the whole.
No, and I think it's because Mondale never won. So I would like to make a wish so that to ensure Mondale will win. I would like the Russians to win the Cold War.
Right. And how?
Communism will win. He'll be more palatable. People would get on board with it. He would actually be seen as kind of a centrist choice.
Ah.
And they would probably have killed Reagan. So that gets him out of the way.
Do you think there would even still be in America for him to win an election in if the Russians had won the Cold War?
I think it would work itself out. Yeah, I think capitalism would figure out a way.
So
we'd work itself
we'd
out.
lose the Cold War, but capitalism would still be the main economic system, and
Exactly.
democracy would be the main economic system.
Exactly,
or
Jonks. You're
governmental
picking it up.
system. All right. Well, it's an interesting theory, Phyllis. So yeah, 'cause some of our council members are struggling to understand the logic here, but ultimately it's up to you to make the
Jonks,
wish.
do you remember the briefcase password? I seem to be
I
locked out of
definitely
the
don't
briefcase.
remember it off the top of my head.
Can
It's,
you check your phone? Didn't someone text it to you?
yeah, it's like way far up
I'll
in my
just say
message
very
thread right
integral
now.
to the thing I'm doing is getting into this briefcase.
All right, then I guess just
I wanted to just close it. I didn't realize one of them's open. The other one didn't open.
is one of them.
Steve has some numbers for you.
Okay.
Yeah, try
You wanna
5782.
All right.
Try 5782.
There's only 3 over here.
If he's
All
right,
right.
you're gonna get so scared. You're gonna get so scared.
Is one of them 100?
We got it.
We're in. We're in, folks. All
So-
right, what's in there?
Well, this is my kit to do my impression.
The Mondale impression.
Yeah. So I can get this all going.
Okay. So you're gonna do the impression?
I mean, only if you want me to.
Well, I don't know. I guess council members, do you want to see Phyllis's Mondale impression? Is that gonna help you decide whether or not to grant his wish of reversing the results of the Cold War? We're getting a mixed reaction. I would say it's about 50-50. Some people are saying no, some people are saying I'm good. Can we get a poll up before you
All right, I'll just get ready.
Okay. We're gonna get a poll to decide whether or not we want to actually see this impression. People are requesting that you put shaving cream on your face.
I don't have that.
Is that his grill? I hate where this is going.
Is it backwards?
There it is.
I don't know if I agree with the way that this poll is being phrased.
stuff out.
No. This doesn't play on camera even a little bit. Nobody watching can see what just happened. Only the people in the room can see that the floor is now covered in nails.
The people have spoken.
All right. Well, I guess with the illusion of choice, the council has spoken and decided that we do want to see your Mondale impression.
Alright. I'm just gonna need like 25 more minutes.
No. You gotta do it right now. Or, if there's a generous council member who wants to pay $5, we can end this real quick. We could end this nice and quick. Just a reminder, council members, for $5, I will eat this guy, blood, bones, and all. Oh, and there's the guest book.
He wears a different tie.
How could that possibly add anything to the... Is it like an iconic tie?
If you know Mondale, you know he wouldn't wear this tie.
I don't know. None of us know Mondale. That's kind of the whole issue.
I know Walter Mondale. Great bull. Really great bull. Wow. Fucking phenomenal bull.
Should I be talking during this?
No. If you want. Just let him go. So this is the episode where I'm gonna follow the show. He's all talk. He won't.
What is the drill? Why are we doing the drill?
Oh, bonus wish?
Yep, you're getting a bonus wish.
What'd I get?
In addition to potentially granting your wish to reverse the results of the Cold War, you'll also be taking home this fabulous prize. Show the prize.
Oh.
Hello.
I'm just like so smitten with this.
Yeah.
I'm so taken with
You got one job over there.
Yeah. I got a couple jobs.
All right, you've got like 3 jobs.
Have we already done this one?
Nope, that's new.
Okay, cool. Oh, hell yeah.
You're taking home Wolfcock.
Okay.
All the power of a wolf. Concentrated into your cock and balls. Congratulations.
Thanks, Jonks.
Your cock is a wolf now.
Isn't it thoughtful for the engineer to preemptively punch in on the guest doing, or the performer doing really detailed work on the session? Hey, come in even closer on me? Yeah, totally. And we're gonna lose a lot of the work you're doing. Come in even closer on me. Okay. Jonks.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm some kind of fucking moron?
Do you
think I'm some kind of fucking idiot?
I don't know how to answer that honestly.
Because I'm not. What I'm doing is serious work.
What are you doing?
I'm doing a Walter Mondale impression.
Right, but I meant, why do you have a drill?
It's part of the impression. You'll understand in 25 minutes.
We don't have that kind of time. There's other travelers in line waiting behind you.
There's so many things other than nails in this thing.
I'm so shocked that nobody has sacrificed you yet. What's going on, Council? You know where this is going.
There we go.
I think people want to know what's going to happen with the drill. Just for those of you who can't see, which I'm assuming is all of you, Phyllis has been drilling holes into a small water bottle. That's all I know, though. I'm not sure to what end.
My brother Tim says this is one of my best things.
Tim Dillon says that?
Yeah. He says we agree on so little other than politics. But this is something I'm actually really proud of my brother for.
And he's talking about what? This impression?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Councilmember Ben Cumings, for the
vaguely familiar about that.
Wow. Incredible stuff. Thank you, Councilmember Ben Cumings, for your decision to sacrifice. Yeah, interesting. I just got a really bizarre email that made this all very confusing. In any event, it doesn't matter. The reality is, Phyllis, the council has voted. Well, they didn't vote, actually. One person decided to take your fate into their hands and decide to sacrifice you. So now, it's up to you to convince them to pay $10 and spare your life.
A classless and borderless civilization would breed peace, harmony, and understanding amongst all men. If we had a world where everyone was judged not by their wealth or their status, but by their contributions to the greater good, we could overcome so many of the great plights of our time, including but not limited to climate change, systemic racism, income inequality. We could change the world, slowly but surely, gradually shifting it from one of greed and lust to one of love and peace.
Was that the impression?
No, what?
Oh,
he
I
would
don't-
never say that.
I don't know.
He would never have said that, Jonks.
That was really poignant. I thought maybe that sounded like something that a vice presidential candidate would say.
No, what? That's why we should let the Russians win. Because they were doing all that stuff.
Well,
it was going really well in Russia. They don't want you to know that.
Phyllis, it seems that the council is deciding not to donate and spare your life, and so unfortunately it's just about time that I eat you up. But
all right, hang on.
I gotta say,
I gotta green screen tape my entire left hand.
I also
all right.
thought about doing a tape.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
I really want to know.
That's the and of the yes and here. Is me doing the tape thing.
I really want to know what the drilling the hole in the water bottle is gonna be.
Huh?
The drilling. I want to know what the drilling the hole in the water bottle bit was going to be.
You need to give me about 15 more minutes.
We cannot do that.
You'd have to.
You got to just tell us.
You'd have to give me about. It's show not tell situation here. I can't just say and then I would say this kind of stuff. I need to really be in the full.
All right. Well, we can't. I have to eat you now. So this is all. We're not going to be able to get to the
A lot
bit.
of fascists in the chat, huh? All right.
The $10
that's
ain't
the kind
coming.
of show you run, Jonks.
It's not my decision. It's ultimately the council that decides these things.
And eat.
Time to eat.
What's up?
It's over. Put more nails on the floor. Who is that for? Okay, all right. Well, yummy, yummy traveler, delicious. Council members, I wish you could see the amount of hardware that is currently all over the floor. In any event, my name is Jonks. You know me. I grant wishes here at the top of this mountain, and travelers come here to have those wishes granted. But it's up to you, the council. Yeah, they're not going to be able to see it. They can't see it.
We'll take a picture.
Yeah, we'll take a picture. We'll post it.
Sub-only.
We're going to post a picture of the floor in the sub-only section of the Discord. So if you haven't already, now might be a good time to subscribe to the Everything Now Show. We also need 12 more subs tonight, or else we won't hit our goal. So just think about that. All right. I think I see another traveler coming my way.
Yes, hello. Welcome me to the top of the mountain.
Oh, yes. Welcome, traveler. What is your name?
My name is Helmut Kitzler.
Helmut Kitzler.
That's right, it means tickler in German. Where I'm from.
Interesting. Is that your profession, Mr. Kitzler?
No! In Germany, your name has nothing to do with your profession. Many people named Muller don't do any mooling. I own a nightclub.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that explains your fancy dress.
Yes. How would you feel if you went into a nightclub and the owner was dressed normally?
I would, well, to be honest, Mr. Kitzler, I've never actually been to a club. I'm stuck at the top of this mountain. But I can imagine.
I did.
Who says this?
I think it's a guy in line behind you.
Oh. Well, it's my turn, sir.
Mr. Kitzler, what is it that brings you to my mountaintop domain?
Well, I want to tell you about my nightclub.
Okay.
It's great. It's in Berlin. It's called Musso and Frank's. And we are hunting for customers.
Oh, I see. So you've come to me to help you fill up your club with...
Fucking put two and two together, my man. Yes, of course.
Okay.
What else would I be here for?
Well, I don't know. People come here for all kinds of reasons. Someone was here earlier to reinstate slavery. Another guy...
Hey.
Another guy wanted the Cold War us to lose the Cold War, so I don't know. Oh, and there was Girl Buffett.
Oh, I love Girl Buffett.
Yeah.
She plays my club, Musso and Frank's in Berlin.
Oh, really?
Quite often.
Well, she's probably gonna have a hard time getting over to Germany anytime soon because we're now working the weekend update desk. She's the new Michael Che.
Yes, who also used to perform at my club, Musso and Frank's in Berlin.
Oh, I see. Maybe like when SNL's like during the off season.
Yes.
Got it. Well.
Hey, somebody has left nails and hardware upon the floor. Dare I ask if someone was doing an impression of American presidential candidate Walter Mondale?
Wow, that's shocking.
Because may I use the nails?
Yeah.
Because I can do a great Adlai Stevenson.
And you need the nails.
I need all of it because Adlai Stevenson was going to put the country back to work.
And the nails.
And he was going to. So you need to have the nails to hammer them into the walls and talk about how the other motherfucker is a cunt and he's not going to win the election. It's going to be me, Adlai Stevenson.
You've got a very robust sense of American history for a German.
I know about everything except how to run a fucking nightclub.
That is a tragic irony, Mr. What was your name?
My name is Helmut Kitzler.
Kitzler, Mr. Kitzler.
It means tickler.
Mr. Kitzler,
it's sort of a funny name I looked up when I googled unusual German last names. And you thought I was submitting $1 to the show on my phone. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. Thank you, Laser Lady, for the subscription. We're now only 11 subs away from hitting our goal. Mr. Kitzler, how is it that you fell into the club promoting business if you clearly have no talent for it?
Well, Giorgio Moroder stole my car in 1984. So I says to him, Giorgio, you cannot have my automobile. I need it to get across the wall. Of course, I was at this time a smuggler between East and West Berlin.
Oh, this is before the wall came down.
Yes, and of course I caused that.
You caused the wall to go up or the wall to go down?
Many people think it was about the collapse of the Soviet Union or whatever else it could have been. But the answer is I pulled a loose brick in the wrong place. Me and my wandering fingers. It's why I have the name Kitzler.
I thought it meant tickler.
Yes, I was tickling bricks on the wall.
Oh, I see.
And one of them laughed too hard and fell out and the whole wall comes tumbling down. Oop, pip, puff, it's done.
You tickled the Berlin Wall down.
That's right. What's not fucking clicking? Come on!
Mr. Kitzler, tickle down this wall.
And need I remind you, you are made of the same types of stones fitting close together that the Berlin Wall was made from. And thus, if I so desire, I may kill you.
Oh my goodness. Please don't tickle me to death, Mr. Kitzler. Mr. Kitzler, I want to be an ally of yours. I want to help you get people into this club. Before we grant this wish, though, maybe give us some information on what you've tried so far, just so that we don't accidentally repeat our strategy here.
We've licensed one song, which is called Last Night a DJ Saved My Life. And it's the only song we play in the club.
You just play that on repeat?
Yes, and all remixes of it.
Okay. And that was a strategy to get more people into the club?
Well, I thought it's the best nightclub song for a Berlin discotheque, and, we don't need other ones. Why waste money?
Okay, so it was more of an economic decision than a promotional decision.
That's right. Look how good my hat looks.
It looks
This looks great. I followed around Samuel L. Jackson in 2006 when he was wearing these, and I got one.
You definitely look like what I imagine a club promoter in Germany would look like. I gotta give you that.
Well,
So-
you have an expensive imagination, demigod of the Andes.
Thank you. Mr. Kitzler, I guess what I'm asking is more strategies that you use to fill the club, like maybe a promotional deal. You know, sometimes clubs do like girls get in free or like dollar shots or something like that.
Yes, well, mine is you drink for free if you watch my Adlai Stevenson impression.
Okay.
And we are hemorrhaging money because it's the most popular impression in Germany at present. It's me and Flula Borg, and that's it.
Flula, oh yeah, he was in.
He was on Conan a bunch. I'm
He
like,
was
who
in
the fuck
Conan.
is this? You know what I mean?
He was
comes
in
on
Pitch
Conan.
Perfect, I think, right?
Well, who gives a fuck, you know? But he comes on Conan, and so anyway, it's me and Flula Borg.
And you do like dueling impressions?
Yes.
Okay.
We do roast battle. We have Wilmer Valderrama come, and he judges it when we tell your mother jokes to each other.
Wilmer Valderrama, he's the guy who played Fez on That 70s Show?
Among other things, yes.
Is he one of the canceled people who like...
No, he's got the good sense!
He didn't write
Not
the letter?
to defend the multiple rapists.
Oh,
yes.
really? Because everybody was talking about, what's his name, the guy who played Eric Foreman.
Wait, yeah, he's the one who didn't write
No,
the letter.
Foreman is the one who
Topher
said...
Grace.
Topher Grace is the one who
Did Wilmer write it?
I'm pretty sure Fez...
No!
I'm pretty sure Fez
He
did
can no
write the
longer
letter.
judge your mother competitions.
Okay.
In Berlin.
We're gonna look it up. All right. People are saying he groomed Demi Lovato. Listen, I don't know.
Guys,
I don't
we're
know
not
the
here to
details.
talk about whether Wilmer Valderrama groomed anybody, but we're here to talk about my nightclub, which is failing in Berlin. It's called Musso and Frank's.
Right.
And we're not here to make any kind of aspersions upon anybody, whether they be on That 70s Show or not.
Right.
Except for one guy, we can
Right.
talk about him.
The jury's out on all those folks.
Except for the one guy, the jury is back.
The jury's
Seeing a
back.
headline called Wilder Valderrama did not escape the Danny Masterson mess.
Oh!
That's gotta be rough. Rough for you and Flula.
Yes,
All
because I
right.
cannot afford Topher Grace ever since Spider-Man 3 in 2007.
Yeah, it's gonna
He
be...
played Venom. Well, who the fuck greenlighted that? You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of the Venom character created by Todd McFarlane.
You have a deep and robust knowledge of American history and pop culture. Have you ever considered just getting out of the club business and maybe...
What, going on a Wikipedia quoting tours? There's no money in knowing things.
I guess, yeah, maybe
There's
like...
money in nightclubs.
Well, not your nightclub, Mr.
Right.
Kitzler.
Oh, man.
But I guess that's where we come in.
Simply wrote a letter of support for Max.
Ethan Suplee from The Butterfly Effect, who now has a successful podcast.
I know, that one hurts.
That one hurts.
You hate to hear it.
Name another member of That 70s Show cast, and I'll tell you if I know if they're in anything else.
Laura Prepon.
She's not in much, my friend. Oh, I didn't watch that.
What about the guy who plays Red, the dad?
Kurtwood Smith.
Kurtwood Smith was
He was
great
in-
in RoboCop.
He was.
Actually
RoboCop.
terrifying in film.
Really scary.
He's the like homophobic dad in what is it?
That 70s show.
No. The Dead Poet Society, right?
So what? This guy only go around playing homophobic dads?
I guess
All right.
it's right what you know. All right, well listen,
Last night, the DJ saved my life.
I was gonna ask
On
you
the
what does that
phone.
song sounds like.
Last night, the DJ saved my life. I've been listening to this song since 1987.
Yeah, I gotta imagine it's a bit of an earworm, probably stuck in your head.
It's all my inner monologue is that song.
Well, let's see if our council members in the chat have any ideas on how we can revitalize your club. My first suggestion is going to be we can't keep doing free drinks for your American vice president impressions. I think it's clear that those are too popular in Germany, and it's a loss leader. So maybe if you couple that, maybe if that gets them in the door, and you can find some other way to get people to pay, turn it into a
Secretary of
quiz
State
club.
impressions?
Add
Oh, that's
bratwurst.
something.
Here's some suggestions. I want to just kind of do a rapid fire. You tell me whether or not you like the idea. More strobe lights.
We've already got 70.
Okay, so we're good on strobe lights. Add bratwurst.
Now you're talking. Unfortunately, we're a vegan establishment despite not serving meat. Oh, I mean, any food.
Okay, so I guess with no food that is vegan by default. What about making it a gay club? Is it Are all...
These labels do not exist in Germany, my friend.
Oh, okay. You guys are all demi or whatever?
We are
No one's gay in Germany.
Yes, all are pan or none at all.
Pan, right,
But
right.
the point is you don't ask.
Oh, here's a suggestion. Why not just add some food?
Like what do you mean? You just have eating in the nightclub?
Yeah, like, I don't know, nothing like messy. Like, don't be serving like, like spaghetti and meatballs, but something that's, just a little nosh. Like how bars have peanuts or like Chex Mix on the
Yes,
table.
but this all seems like a great deal of work. Refit the building with kitchens, hire some people to cook the shit, and when I made the trek up here to do no work and have my nightclub be a success.
You're right. I guess with the power of my wish granting ability, we could just have people coming into the club because they think it's cool and for no other reason. I was just,
Or we could do the running show where we do impressions of all of the secretaries of state. You can come. You can play John Kerry. Your head is the same size. Ho ho! Hell! Where's Wilmer Valderrama? Oh, never mind. Never mind!
He's probably flying under the radar
He would
right
have
now,
given me points for this one.
trying to stay out of the public eye. All right, well, listen,
John
Mr.
Kerry's
Kitzler.
got a big ass fucking head.
Oh, an open mic. There's an idea to get people in the door. Have you thought about
yes.
an open mic? Like
These
open
have
mic
been
comedy?
outlawed in Germany.
You can't do those anymore? What happened?
The worst thing that's ever happened in Germany. Open mic.
Yeah.
Yes, it was when Flula Borg came to power, and thus we have put a.
Isn't he like Austrian?
He's I think he's German.
His name is Flula Borg. He's from outer space, if you ask me.
Get his ass. All right, listen, we've had our fun here, Mr. Kitzler.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it's up to you to decide what you want the wish to be. I can make suggestions, but you have the final call, and the council has the final call to decide whether or not to grant it. So what is it that they'll be voting on?
I would like for my nightclub in Berlin, which is known as Musso and Frank's, to become the most popular nightclub in the entire world without doing gimmicks like a wet t-shirt contest or a nudist club.
But do you want to keep doing the dueling American
yes, it's
vice
very important
presidential
that I can
candidate
do
impressions?
Yes, I must be Stevenson.
Okay, so in spite of that, it's still the most popular club in the world.
Or perhaps because of it. Yes.
Okay, we can maybe arrange for that.
Your
All right.
power is unlimited.
Let's go ahead and pull up that poll, and the council will vote. And if you want to make any closing statement, Mr. Kitzler, to perhaps persuade any fence-sitters in the council, now's your opportunity to do that.
If you don't vote for my wish, I will make Wilmer Valderrama the MC every night, on the DJ, on the mic.
Oh shit. Wow, a threat.
It's not a plea, it's a threat.
Not
That's
a plea,
right.
it's a threat. Alright, we'll keep that in mind, council members, as you put in your votes. If you don't want how do you say his name? Wilmer
Valderrama.
Wilmer Valderrama.
Wilmer Valderrama.
Right.
What's not here?
Just realized Wilmer is a German name, isn't it?
Yes.
Something there.
Something there.
You guys have to
something
wait
to think
your
about.
turns. I've trekked up the hill. I saw the bodies on the hill.
Yeah, people really have a hard time getting up here.
It's my time.
Are we gonna get a poll, or well, the council members are getting antsy?
Oh, and I'd like Mikey Day to come and do his Tim Kaine at
Okay.
my show.
That is not. We can't make that part of the wish.
Okay.
But if it's the most popular club in the world, I'm assuming all the celebrities are gonna want to make an appearance.
Yes, come on, the Yaz. No, don't. You are ruining my life. Yes. No.
Wow, this one is close.
But it's running away on the sheer power of my charisma. I'm not off-putting, and I haven't been swearing at people at all.
Ooh, this is our closest. This is our closest vote yet. But it does seem that you've persuaded either by charm and charisma or by threat of bringing on rapist apologist Wilmer Valderrama to MC your
And groomer.
and potential alleged groomer. Anyway, let's close out the
Anyways,
poll.
thank you.
Congratulations,
What a
Mr.
great
Kitzler.
boom.
We're gonna do the magic words. I forgot to do that last time we granted a wish. Council members, say it with me if you know it. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Congratulations, Mr. Kitzler. You are now the owner of the hottest nightclub in all the world.
Great.
Musso and Frank's.
Okay, I will be back next year and every year after.
Okay. All right, that's fair. You're allowed to do that.
Excuse me.
Was that
Farewell.
Stevenson?
Farewell, Mr. Kitzler. Well, folks. Whoa! Thank you, Veldrook. I was just about to mention. We're now 1/3 of the way to hitting our goal, folks. 5 out of 15. We only need 10 more. Let's make it happen. Veldrook, if you want to leave a message in our guest book, go ahead. Have we had any other messages added to our guest book since the first one?
Let's find out.
All right, we got another one from Hardworking Diva. Let's see what they have to say. Hey, Grant. Show us them legs. Those sexy, sexy legs. Not sure who Grant is, but thank you for that message, Hardworking Diva. And if you'd like to leave your own message in our guest book for us to show on the stream, subscribe and tell us what you want to write.
It's crazy that Grant copy and pasted that into the guest book. That must have felt weird.
It did.
Must have been weird for him. All right, let's get 10 more subs.
I don't normally get positive reinforcement.
Who's gonna be the hero that just drops the 10 gifted right now? I know you're out there. All right, folks. If you're just joining us, my name is Jonks. I live at the top of this mountain. Travelers journey from far and wide to talk to me, hoping that I'll grant their wishes with my magical powers. But of course, it's up to you. Yes, you, the Council of Jonks, to decide whether or not they are worthy. And you can also pay $5 and I'll kill them with my mouth. All right, I think I see the next traveler making their way up right about now. Oh, hello there, traveler.
Hello.
What is your name, traveler?
Oh, my name's Kate Middleton.
Kate
You might know
Middleton.
me as the Princess of Wales.
Oh, that's where I know you from. Kate Middleton, what is it that brings royalty to my mountaintop domain?
Well, you see, I'm married to William, who's going to be king one day, probably. And I just have to say that it's really, really hard living in the public eye. And I don't know if I'm cut out for the monarchy, and I was hoping you could help me.
Oh, I see. You know, it's not often that we have people who already have wealth and fame coming to me to wish
But that's just it,
to
Zonks.
leave it.
But
Usually
Zonks,
it's
you
the other
see-
way around.
Zonks, if I might have a word. That's just it. Oh, quiet down there, please. It's my turn with Zonks. You see, Zonks, that's
Jonks.
exactly it.
It's Jonks, by the way.
Jonks?
Yeah, with a J.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's
I was
all right.
ill prepared by my team. They told me your name was Zonks. See, one problem after another. And you see, that's just exactly it. All the fame and all the wealth. I don't even think I want to do it anymore, Zonks. I don't even think I can do it anymore. I want out. I want out of this mess, Zonks, please.
Well, Kate, you know, it's, or I guess, Princess Middleton?
Yes, Princess of Wales.
Princess of Wales. Is that how you want me to address you?
No, I just want to be Kate. I don't want to be in the monarchy anymore. Please, Zonks. Wait, was it Zonks or Jonks?
It's Jonks.
Jonks.
Yeah.
Please, Jonks, please. Please let me out of this life. I don't want it anymore.
Oh, wow, this is an interesting tragedy. Well, Kate, I'd be happy to use my magical powers to take you out of a life of royalty, but maybe you can give me some more information about what you'd prefer. Like, what, you know, there's a pretty big chasm between royalty and normal life. There's all kinds of different lives you could lead. What do you have in mind?
Well, you see, Jonks, it's my dream to go to coding camp one day.
Coding camp?
I want to be a coder, but I can't do it because I'm expected at events and to make appearances at charities and things like that. And it's just too much, and the press and the paparazzi are too all over my business, and I can't do it anymore. And you see, Jonks, I've tried to leak horrible things about myself to the press, and it just doesn't work. The British people love me far too much.
What sort of horrible things have you leaked to the press?
Well, do you remember that story about that restaurant Horses in LA?
Refresh my memory.
Well, basically it was a chef who, I believe, was killing his wife's cats and was just being a very bad man, bad restaurant owner. But you see, I crafted that story first, and I leaked it to the press, and they changed it to be about that guy who owned horses instead of me.
Wait, I'm confused. So you're the one who was doing all that stuff?
No, I wasn't actually doing it, Jonks. I was just trying to turn the British people against me. But no matter what I do, they just love me more and more. So
I'm kind of confused. Wait, I don't understand. You leaked that story?
Yes.
But what did it have to do with you?
I don't know. I just thought of the worst thing I could possibly think of anybody doing. Killing multiple cats while owning a restaurant.
And you said that you did that?
Yes. Yes, Jonks, please
but
try
they
to
know
keep
you
up.
don't own a restaurant.
There was also something where he was like masturbating. There was some masturbation element to the story as well.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, man waiting in line. That was another part of the story that I made up about myself to leak to the British press to turn the British people against me. But it didn't work because they made it about that guy. It got lost in translation. And basically, no matter what I do...
translation from British English to American English?
Yes, exactly.
Because you guys say like boot instead of trunk.
And lift instead of elevator.
Right, and crisp instead of chip.
Yes, and flat instead of apartment.
Right.
And courgette instead of zucchini. And frankly, I use too many of those words.
And what do they say instead of cigarette?
I don't remember. I don't smoke. I can't because I'm too in the public eye. God, if I could only go to coding camp, then I could smoke the British version of cigarettes
all day.
every day. Exactly. But no matter what I do, the British press just loves me more and more, and the British people can't see a thing wrong with me.
Well, Kate, we support women in STEM here, and so if your wish is to become a coder, by George, we'll do it.
It doesn't work that way because you know what would happen if I came to coding camp? The damn British people would show up waving damn flowers at me and saying, "Oh, Kate, we love you." I can't have that. I need out of the life completely. Jonks, I have a very special favor to ask you. Please, Jonks.
Oh, yes. I guess I don't know what your wish was. I was just assuming your wish was going to be able to be like, go anonymously to coding camp. But what is it?
Well, that's not possible in my current life, so I need your help.
Right. Well, that's where I was going to come in. I was just going to make that happen with magic. But what do you have in mind?
It wouldn't work. The British people are too obsessed with me. Have you ever heard any British person say anything negative about Kate Middleton, me? Exactly. They love me far too much. They would never let me go peacefully to coding camp.
So what's your pitch, Kate?
Well, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to do for me what the British press did for Princess Diana.
You want me to...
I want you to obsess about my personal life and take too many photos and basically leak that I'm a bad person or something to get the Brits to turn against me.
Oh, that part. Okay.
And the other part too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to make it hard for you to go to coding camp, probably.
No, don't you see? Only the British version of me would die. The American version of me would go to coding camp.
Whoa, okay, maybe I guess I misunderstood how royalty works. So it's like when you...
Oh, sorry. Let me recap for you.
Yeah.
It is a bit complicated. Basically, after coronation, the soul splits into... What's happening?
We've just been raided by a new bunch of council members. Let me welcome them in really quickly, and then we'll get back to you, Kate.
Okay.
Welcome. Who was that? Evan J. Stern and your 41 raiders. If you're joining us right now, you are part of the Council of Jonks. Jonks is me. I am Jonks. I'm a magical wish-granting demigod, and I live at the top of this mountain. And travelers journey to my mountaintop domain, hoping that I'll grant their wish with my magic powers. And this traveler, Kate, Kate Middleton,
Princess of Wales.
the Princess of Wales,
Not for much longer, I hope.
has climbed to the top of my mountain, hoping. All right, well.
Looks like we're giving her the Princess Di treatment after all.
Oh, hooray! Coding Camp. Oh no, please don't make me go live a peaceful life and go to coding camp and live out the rest of my days as my American persona, Kelsey. Please don't make me go, please.
Well, Kate, I don't know if that's actually going to be possible. If you're new here, if a council member donates $5 while I'm talking to a traveler, they're sacrificed, and I will eat that traveler, unless the traveler is able to convince the council to donate $10 and spare their life. So that means, Kate, that unless you're able to convince the council to donate $10 and spare your life, I will eat you, blood, bones, and all. You and your American alter ego, which means you won't be able... Kelsey, yeah. Which means you won't be able to go to coding camp, which was your wish. Gotta catch up, everybody here.
Okay. Let me try to figure out the best way to convince people. It's sort of a double negative sort of situation where I want the Princess Diana treatment, as you said, because it will let me be able to go to coding camp. But how do I convince them? Because I do want the approval of the council. Please. She can't even peg in peace. Now what does that mean?
I don't know. Where did you see that?
It's up right above my head. Zonks.
Oh, yeah.
The tabloids say that your husband likes getting pegged.
Oh, yeah. You want to weigh in on that?
Oh, yes, he does, but not by me.
Oh, okay. You've got somebody for that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The royal pegger?
One of the valets does it.
Oh, okay. Well, Kate, unfortunately, it does not appear that the council has been convinced to save you.
Oh gosh, no, I guess I have to go to coding camp now.
No, Kate.
What?
If they don't save you, I'm gonna eat you.
Oh gosh.
Which is not the same as going to coding camp. Thank you very much.
I've done a lot with my life. People don't know me as just the pretty brunette wife of William. They know me for my deeds, of course, such as all my charity work and being in that fashion show where I wore a see-through dress. So that's how I'll be remembered. Kill me, Zonks, kill me.
All right, I guess it's time to eat. Nom. Welcome back. Whoa.
Was my daughter-in-law just here?
Oh, gosh. Hello, traveler. Who are you?
I'm King Charles III.
Oh my goodness, King Charles, I barely recognize you. You look great.
Yes, I'm looking for Kate Middleton.
Ah, gosh. Oh, man, this is awkward. She was actually just here moments ago, but, I had to eat her.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Well, great.
Oh.
I was coming to push her off the mountain.
You're not upset?
No.
Okay, well, that's great.
I'm in the British royal family. We hate it when there's young women.
Oh. I see, okay.
All women should be old biddies.
Oh, okay, well that's, Alright, I guess that's a fine perspective. Oh, I see that we've now changed the price of sacrificing to £5.
Yes? For your
right.
country.
Well, I guess since you're already here,
oh, yes.
King Charles, you know, I'm not sure if you're familiar with me. I'm a wish-granting demigod, and anybody who is able to make their way up to my mountaintop domain is granted a single wish.
Marvelous.
Of course, that's only if...
Oh, my power!
Your power?
My power!
Oh, I didn't realize...
It's good.
It's almost... Whoa, careful! Whoa! Careful, don't walk too far that way. I didn't realize that your power was linked to the crown itself.
Yes. By rights, I should have died over a decade ago.
Ah.
But because I've got this crown upon my head, I've got the power of every Black Panther who came before me.
Excuse me?
I have their ancestral memories.
Wait, hold on,
What?
hold on. Are you? I'm sorry. Maybe I misheard you. You said that you've got the power of every what now?
Every Black Panther.
Are you the king? Are you the king of Wakanda?
Yes, I'm King Charles of Wakanda.
Oh.
Right. I'm looking for my daughter-in-law, Kate Middleton.
Wow. Oh man. Wow. I was way off. Okay.
Why?
I guess I just misunderstood this whole thing. The pound thing makes way less sense now. I don't know what currency they use in Wakanda. Okay, so you're from...
We beam currency to each other, telepathically.
Okay, it's like Bitcoin or something?
We are the most technologically advanced nation on the planet.
Wow, okay.
Other than those motherfuckers in Atlantis.
Oh, you guys have beef? You guys have beef with Atlantis?
Yes, those cocksucker motherfuckers in Atlantis who live beneath the sea and fuck around with coral all day.
I see. I didn't realize there was... Okay, well, listen.
Yes.
King Charles of Wakanda. Gosh, I mean, what could you possibly... I was going to say that I can grant a wish for you, but what could someone like you, the king, the ruler of the most technologically advanced civilization in all the world, possibly want from me?
Well, I would like for my daughter-in-law, Kate Middleton, to become an obedient member of the royal family, and to understand her duties are to the family and the nation and the crown, first and foremost, and not some silly curding camp.
Well, gosh, you know, King Charles, as I explained right as we started speaking, I actually just ate Kate.
All right!
She's in my tummy.
All right!
I ate her blood bones and all, yeah.
Would you like to... There's nails upon the floor. Would you like to see me do an impression of Neville Chamberlain?
I'd rather not, King Charles, to be honest. I've seen a lot of impressions already.
Neville Chamberlain of Wakanda, I should say.
Oh, okay. The Wakanda... Now, what is the proper nomenclature? Wakandanese? Wakandanian?
Yeah, Wakandanese.
Wakandanese, okay.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Listen, I would love to see an impression, but really I don't have time. There's a huge line of people waiting behind you to have their wishes granted. So
I just wanted to come and make sure my daughter-in-law was well and truly perished. I would do it myself, were it not for you, my good friend. Now a friend of the crown of Wakanda.
Oh, good. Well, it's always good to be in the good graces of the Wakandanese. Listen, do you want a wish while you're here? I mean, that's my whole thing. If you don't, I mean, listen, if you're
Could you dry up all of the oceans?
Oh, you want
Could you dry up all of the oceans and fuck over the Atlantean prick?
I mean, yeah, technically I could do that. It would probably harm a lot of the sea life and all that.
Is that what I wished for?
No, I'm just making sure you understand the full ramifications of a wish like that.
I know that normally if you drained the oceans, the world would go spinning out into space. But you are magic, my friend.
That's true.
Just kill the Atlanteans. Could we do that?
Well, yeah, I could do that.
Genocide upon them.
Okay, so what if we do Atlantean genocide without draining the oceans? We leave the oceans for all the people who depend on it for, like, their economy and their food and, you know, the innocent fish. No?
No.
Okay, just full blown get
Wipe
rid of the
them
oceans.
out. Leave no fish alive.
All right. I do want to give our council members an opportunity to ask you some questions. My guess is this is probably their first interaction with Wakandanese royalty. So,
yes, I'm trying to let them know.
Oh, and it seems that we're getting a phone call. Careful, watch your step. Take like one step back.
Very good.
Here. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, we're gonna do the phone call first, I guess, and then it seems that our council has decided to sacrifice you. But
gosh, I hope I'm not too late.
Oh, who's this?
I'm Boris Johnson, former Prime Minister of Wakanda, of course.
Wow, it's Wakandanese for Boris Johnson. Well, Boris, you're just in. Well, we're getting a phone call here.
Yes, and we've killed Kate, old boy.
Oh, smashing.
Where's the telephone, I wonder?
It should be popping up any minute now. Oh,
Whoa!
There it is.
Ouch, ow.
It's like that lame shit you like to watch, Doctor Who.
Hey. Lime.
I'm not sure who's on the other line, so you'll have to just pick up the phone and see who it is.
Yes, hello.
Hey, it's me, Chadwick Boseman. I'm calling from heaven.
It's Chadwick Boseman from heaven. Yes?
I'm here with Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Dianne Feinstein, and we're all eating each other out right now.
Oh, Chadwick, I love Maureen's black bottom.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're a great interpreter of Wilson.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Listen, I just wanted to make sure everything's going good.
You don't sound the same, old boy. What's happening in heaven?
When you go to heaven, you become white.
Man.
Oh, God, I don't want to become white.
Really? I don't know that I want to go to heaven now.
It's not in there, I want to be clear. They're not saying it's like better.
Well, it's heaven, old boy. Of course, by nature it's better. What do you mean by this?
It's just because it goes with the outfits. That's the only reason.
It goes with the out.
Yeah.
Chadwick, I have a question for you. Are you mad? Were you so upset and mad when Anthony Hopkins won the Oscar instead of you?
I was really, really angry.
Oh gosh.
I've been getting over it slowly being in heaven by exploring Dianne Feinstein's body. But
Oh gosh.
So you've been mad about it for like 4 years until Friday.
Yes.
All right. Well,
so you just started getting over it on Friday.
Yeah, I finally it takes a long time to deal with
yes,
trauma.
I've also cured depressions by munching rug. I understand.
Word. Do you want me to? I saw Kate just showed up.
Oh, Chadwick. Is Margaret Thatcher there?
Yeah, I've fingered her as well. Yeah.
Wait, Margaret Thatcher went to White Heaven?
This isn't okay. I gotta clarify.
Yes, please, by all means.
This is just everyone's here. This is. I'm sorry. Let me clarify. This is rich people heaven. This is where you go if you're rich.
Okay, so you can do whatever you want
Yes.
as long as you're rich. You'll end up in heaven, and
Yes,
why?
exactly. So I saw Kate is here.
Yes, she was eaten by a great stone head.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow. Do you want me to take care of her? Do you want me to eat her out? Do you want anything you want me to do to make her feel comfortable
Eat her out
here?
for me, Chadwick.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, Boris, I'll take care of that for you.
Trace the alphabet
Thank
with your
you.
tongue, old boy.
Okay. Oh, actually, yeah. Could you tell me better ways to eat women out?
That's the only way.
That's the only thing you got?
Yes,
Yeah.
and don't do it too much or you'll get throat cancer.
Okay. Oh my
And
God.
make sure you close the borders afterwards, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. Could you speak on that?
Or use pounds instead of euros, if you know what I mean.
No, I'm not quite getting that. Could you explain that?
Take her down to the pub, mate, and have a pint.
Chadwick, do you like Ted Lasso?
I love Ted Lasso. Yeah.
Me too.
I love when that one guy who's beautiful is mean. I
Yeah.
love that. And
Oi,
then Ted's
Chadwick,
nice.
have you been watching the morning show on Apple TV Plus?
Is that the one with Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten around to it yet. Is it
Neither
good?
have I, mate. Neither has most of the world.
Chadwick, have you been watching Prehistoric Planet on Apple TV Plus?
Oh yeah. Attenborough narrating, right?
Yeah.
Ugh, I love those things.
Me too.
I'm always like, how do they know all that?
Yeah.
How'd they know all that stuff about the dinosaur?
Seems like we have quite a bit in common after all, Chadwick.
I know. Hey, when you guys die, make sure you come find me.
Hey, yeah,
okay?
mate. I'll be running towards the pearly gates as soon as you can.
All right. I love you.
All right.
I love you.
Take it easy.
Step away from the phone.
What
Step
an
away
incredible
from the
goal.
phone. Yeah, watch your feet.
Ah!
Yeah.
It's like that dumb show.
It's not dumb.
Who gives a fuck?
It's
He's an
epic.
alien.
Well, that was a really long conversation, and I would forgive you if you forgot, but we do have to sacrifice you, King Charles.
Oh, that's all right. Kate's
Someone-
dead, and so I'm happy.
I'll
All
leave
right.
you to it. I'm off to do whatever I've been doing for the past few years.
All right.
So long, boys.
Take care,
He's on
Wakanda needs. Wakandanese Prince Charles. The council.
King Charles
Sorry.
III.
King Charles. Wakandanese King Charles. The council has donated $5, I guess £5, I don't know. And in doing so, they have sealed your fate. I will eat you, blood, bones, and all, unless you are able to convince the council to donate $10 and spare your life. So now, the floor is yours. Speak to the council.
As the King of Wakanda, I want to make clear that this is a sum we could pay 10 million times over. But I'm asking you, the good people of the Twitch.television, to please pay $10 and not pounds, which would actually be cheaper these days. Please donate the £10 to keep me alive. I've got to kill other members of the royal family, and we shouldn't be listening to the whims of a great stone head. We should be listening to interesting people like Boris Johnson.
Cheer, cheer!
King
Fell off his
Charles.
bicycle.
Your wish before you were sacrificed by the council was to get rid of all the oceans of the world.
To fuck over the Atlanteans, yes.
So that you could, do a genocide on the Atlanteans.
Yes, that's right.
Maybe you can tell us a little bit about your feud with the Atlanteans and explain why that's a worthwhile wish.
They have flooded my nation of Wakanda on the orders of the Latvian Prime Minister, Dr. Victor Von Doom.
Wait, hold on. So Wakanda's underwater now?
Yes!
Like Atlantis?
Yes, but we don't wish to be.
Oh, I see.
It's like New York last week.
Oh, wow.
You guys see that stuff on Twitter?
Yeah.
You guys see that stuff on Twitter?
Timely reference.
Bicycle in the water.
King. Well,
anyways, either kill all of the Atlanteans or fucking shut up!
It appears that our council does not wish to spare your life.
Fine!
King Charles of Wakanda, and so I will now give you a chance to make your final words before I eat you. Is there anything you want to tell the people, your dying words?
You fucking assholes are going to feel terrible when you see a long sequence with Lupita Nyong'o and my son at the end of the film. He doesn't have a father anymore, it's your fault.
Wow. That is some moving stuff. Well, time to eat.
Okay.
Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, Diane, how do you do?
I couldn't have said it better, booty anime. King Charles is a tyrant. Thank you for that insight, booty anime.
Common booty anime W.
Common booty anime W. Well, folks, we're reaching the end of my wish-granting shift tonight, and it seems we still need 10 more subs to hit our goal. Doesn't look like what's gonna happen. Doesn't look like it's happening tonight. Could, if there's some generous benefactor out there who wants to rip a 10 gifted sub right now, we'll go to outer space.
We have a very exciting bit coming up, though, I can tell already.
Really? I hate this already. I can see the travelers slowly making their way up the mountain, and God, I'm already boiling with rage. Alright. Any Oilers? Yeah. Alright, let's just do this. Alright, here comes the next guy.
Hello, hi there. It's me, a fourth British person.
Yep. Actually, the last couple people were Wakandanese.
What?
They were from Wakanda.
Goodness me, I'd never have known if I'd simply listened to their accent.
Yeah, I guess it's very similar to British.
God.
Really bold choice to put on another fake mustache.
Really asking for it.
Really crazy for you to do that.
I don't know what you're talking about, old boy. It's me, RAF pilot Willie Nelson.
Right.
No relation, don't you know?
Okay. And,
Oh, I see this gentleman over
deal?
here thinks that I'm the man who wrote Shotgun Willie and Whiskey River and all that. But it's not him, no, it's a different man entirely.
Got it. So what's your whole thing?
I'm the country...
Imagine if you just choked and died on that right now. That would be crazy.
You go to tell him, Willie.
I'm the country of Great Britain's foremost Wendell Wilkie impersonator.
All right, where are your nails? Where's your fucking box of nails?
Time to get my kit.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Fuck.
Or as we call them, where we're from, my pack.
It's not too late. Someone donate $5 right now. We can skip all this. It's not. Do the $5. Somebody. Give 10 subs. We'll go to space.
I'll have to shave quickly.
No. Oh, okay, right. I forgot. You just
Have to be ready for anything.
right. So for this bit, you don't cover your face in shaving cream, even though this bit involves shaving.
Now what the hell are you talking about?
He's an entirely different guy, Jonks.
Different man entire, Jonks.
Okay.
Let me get out my makeup.
Ow!
Hey, I was doing Dan Quayle over here. What the hell?
You guys are cleaning that up, by the way.
No, I think there's a specific person in charge of maintaining the studio.
Yeah, they're in charge when people aren't just throwing shit all over the studio.
So anyway, as you can probably imagine, I'm not making a great bit of euros and pounds and whatnot, doing my Wendell Wilkie impression. It's not quite popular there in where I'm from, in London town, you see. No person in London wants to hear Wendell Wilkie impression, don't you know?
Yeah,
and it's
I
because
can't
he was never
imagine why.
president.
Oh, bonus wish. What are you taking home? What is your wish, by the way? Did we didn't-
Oh, well, you see, I feel like I would be making buku bucks if it was simply the case that Wendell Wilkie had beaten Franklin Delano Roosevelt in his race for president.
Okay.
So, I think the simplest way to prevent FDR from winning his election would be to give him polio as a young boy, so that he had crippled legs and couldn't stand properly, you know. No one would elect a president who couldn't stand, don't you know?
Okay.
Time to get on Wendell Wilkie's famous red dress.
Let's see the bonus wish. Car fire.
Oh dear, a conflagration.
We're gonna light your car on fire.
No, a conflagration on my coche, which is what the Spanish call a car.
Your bonus wish is that we're gonna go find your car. We're gonna light it on fire.
Perfect.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
It's fine.
That's
I
the
take
bonus.
I take a lorry.
You take a lorry?
Yeah, lorry.
That's like a big truck, right?
It's an Uber driver named Lorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I forgot I've got to be hung. Hold on. Oh dear. Yeah, it's so much more hard to get the hammer down the pants with the monster hands.
Why the hammer down the pants?
Wendell Wilkie had a major dong, don't you know? He was Wendell Wilkie hung dong, don't you know?
Can so barely see it. So barely playing. I guess when you turn like, yeah, it's playing that way.
It's like those paparazzi photos of Ryan Gosling, don't you know? Where it looks as if the man is carrying a flashlight in his left pocket.
Oh, we gotta talk to someone on the phone. We gotta get someone on the phone.
Alright, perfect. Let's do it.
Let's figure out who that's gonna be.
Ladies Harper, don't you know, old boy?
And what is this? Those are Lays?
Yes, he made a trip to Hawaii back before it became a state, don't you know? That didn't happen until the 1950s.
And the dress around the ankles is...
Oh, he's going to get the dress on.
Oh, okay. I thought that was maybe part of, like, you were gonna say, like, he always was wearing a dress around his ankles. Alright, we've got...
That'd be so funny.
We've got...
Pardon me for chortling.
We've got someone on the phone here to talk to you, Mr. What was your name again?
RAF pilot Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson, right.
I did not write Devil in his sleeping bag, and I didn't even cover Stardust, don't you know, from the recent album.
Well, Mr. Nelson, we've got someone
I've
on the line.
never even touched the ganja, don't you know? Can't stand the stuff. Gets right in my lungs and makes me cough up a lung.
I thought you said you never smoked it.
Never smoked it, no.
So how do you know it makes you cough up a lung?
I've been around people smoking it.
Oh, so just even secondhand.
I ran into
smoke.
some people from, it looked like an island somewhere. I couldn't tell you exactly where.
What do you mean it looked like they were from an island?
Let's get
What does that mean?
Oh, someone's on the phone to me?
What does it mean it looked like they were on they were from an island?
Jamaica, don't you know?
Hey, this is Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, dear, Chadwick Boseman.
I'm looking for Willie Nelson.
I loved your work in Green Book.
Thank you. I love Poncho and Lefty.
Oh no, Chadwick, you've made a critical error. You've erred, don't you know?
No,
You've
what?
heard my voice over the telephone and mistaken me for the man who wrote what's
Seven
another
Spanish
Willie Nelson
Angels?
song? What's
You're
that?
the man who wrote Seven Spanish Angels.
Of course, yes. But
You
that's not
are.
me,
You just said,
don't
of course, yes.
I'm a pilot for the RAF.
Oh, I didn't know that you also were in the RAF, Willie. That's awesome.
Oh, now, Chadwick, you've made a second error. In addition to your first.
Oh, you weren't in the
You
RAF?
assume that I'm clarifying that I myself am still Willie Nelson. But in fact, I'm saying I'm a very different man entirely. The name is the same, don't you know?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't have called then. Do you know where I could talk to? Are you related to him?
No. I'm related to Nelson Riddle, the man who wrote the music for a lot of Frank Sinatra's best albums.
First name, not his
Why do
last
you have
name.
different last names?
Huh?
You have different last names?
I'm sorry, I'm so focused on this.
Are you also related to
Wendell
Nelson
Wilkie's trademark
Mandela?
Rogers Fruit Snakes.
What?
Wendell Wilkie.
I haven't heard a word. Nothing you've said has been clear to me.
So Chadwick, why do you want to speak with me on the telephone?
I wanted to speak to Willie Nelson.
Oh.
I wanted to ask him like a lot about his life and just kind of chat with him. Apparently,
Alright.
Diane loves him.
Chadwick him.
What?
Chadwick him.
What?
Like chat with him. Chadwick
Oh,
him.
that is a real stretch.
That's funny.
I wanted to Chadwick him.
Oh, that's so funny, Jonks.
I wanted to Chadwick him.
You're a regular comedian.
Ahoy, hoy, hello, hello, hello.
And who's this?
I had to grab the phone from Chadwick. I was being finger blasted under a blanket. It's me, Eleanor Roosevelt, and I wanted to say that I take umbrage with something that you said right then.
I swear on my life, may God strike me down right now. I thought for the first 10 seconds of you speaking, you were doing a Jamaican accent.
No, but I did get back
I
from
got
a
really
lovely
hyped on
trip.
thinking about it. What?
It's called a Mid-Atlantic accent. It
No,
kind
I
of goes
know.
all over the place.
No.
Okay, now I
Like
just wanted
Kathy
to say.
Hepburn and all that, yes.
What?
Like Kathy Hepburn and all that.
Yes, exactly. Now, I wanted to take umbrage with what you said, which is that my good friend, cousin, and husband would not have been elected if he couldn't stand.
Cousin husband?
Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly.
I should think
Come
about
on.
that then, don't you know?
That's our show. Wow, thanks for the follow, Lily St. Fleur. Folks, if you're new here like Lily, we are the Everything Now Show. We do this show 4 nights a week, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday night. So if you had fun at this one, if this was your first show, come on back Thursday night. There'll be a brand new episode. It won't be Jonks. We won't be doing Magic Talking Stonehead. It'll be something totally different, but it'll still be interactive comedy that you can control with bits and donations and polls and stuff like that. So
This was not your idea.
Chris is picking up the nails. Grant's picking up the nails. Folks, please follow us if you haven't already. Guests don't. You guys don't have to do that. Guests, please don't pick up the nails.
I'm reflexively.
Anyway, folks, you get it. Follow us on all our social media platforms, especially our YouTube. All of the VODs for Everything Now Show exist on the YouTube. There's over 450 episodes. So if you liked this one and you're like, damn, I would like to watch 450 more of those, great news. Go subscribe to the YouTube. You can watch all of them there. We're also posting highlights from the show on TikTok now and also on the YouTube. So check out all that stuff and join the Discord. If you haven't already, you gotta join the Everything Now Show Discord. All of the bonus wish images, the car fire and the goldfish, and there are probably some other ones that I forgot. Those are submitted by you, the viewer at home, and we do image submission games in all of our formats. So the only way to submit images for us to use on the show is through the Discord. Join the Discord, it's free. There should be a link in the chat. No idea what I just watched, but it was great. Thank you, Lily. It's the Everything Now Show. And you can figure out what you just watched by watching another one on Thursday, or by going to the YouTube and watching all the other ones. But thank you to everybody who followed, thank you to everybody who subscribed, who donated, who triggered sound alerts. We really appreciate that, and come on back Thursday for a brand new episode. Oh, yes! I gotta tell them about the merch. Let me go get the shirt. Folks, we have really cool merch. Check out that shirt. Look at that. It says Everything Now Show. It's got like a cool retro hand coming out of a computer design. If you want to see the merch, there it is. Hey, it's Aaron. Posted in the chat. Just go to that link, EverythingNowShow/merch, and you can buy yourself one of these nice, made in America, limited edition T-shirts right here. They also come in black. But I think the black ones are actually almost sold out at this point. But there's still a handful of white ones left. Once they're gone, folks. So once they're sold out, we're not making any more. That's it. It's a one-time run. So if you want a little piece of ENS history here that you can wear around, go ahead, head over to the website, buy a shirt, and we will send it to you. And I think that's pretty much it. Other than we have... Every Everything Now show has wonderful guests, and tonight was no different. Tonight, we were graced by the presence of the fantastic, outstanding Ben and Maureen. Hey, we're going to stand under the Everything Now show sign. Give us a little pose. Perfect. Yeah. Strike the pose. Gorgeous. Yeah, we got options now. Excellent. Ben, Maureen, thank you both so much for doing the show. We're going to put your Instagram handles in the chat. Someone do !guests in the chat. Your Instagram handles will be there so that people can follow you on Instagram. But is there anything else you want to tell the people at home? Anything you're doing? Any causes or shows or anything you want them to know about?
Gosh, you can come see my Pack Theater sketch team the third Wednesday of every month at 9 at the Broadwater.
There are a few other Everything Now performers on that team.
There are. Sam Naismith, for example.
Yeah.
Shouts out.
He does sketch like he does this show, folks, and
for better or worse,
on the verge of cancellation perpetually.
You can see my UCB sketch team every third Wednesday of the month at UCB Franklin. And if you want to know, by the way, HB Love Shaft, I'm not going to tell you who does the voice, but I was very surprised to find out Jonks. There's no voice effects on Jonks. It's that deep for real.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
but
we'll
never
preserve
know.
the mystery. I guess we'll never know. If you're an LA local or if you're just in the SoCal area, come see these very funny people live. Check out their shows. If you're not, drop them a follow on social media so that at least you get some of their comedy content or photos or whatever. Give them the old Everything Now Show bump. And please give us the Everything Now Show bump as well. We're waiting on that. When's that coming? And seriously, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We hit 1,000, but like one person could unfollow and then we're fucked again. So just give us a nice little cushion there.
To rarely a sleep's point, my look is giving. Do you want to play a game?
It is giving that.
Yeah. It's giving. Do you want to play a game?
Oh shit.
Who should we rate? Critical Role or Best Show for Life?
Best Show for Life. Critical Role will not. They will not. No one will be notified.
Is that Tom Sharp?
No, they need it.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons is not popular, right?
We're sending you guys over to Tom Sharpling and the Best Show. Give them our best and come back Thursday night, folks. Thursday night, brand new episode, same time, same place.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. See you in the Discord.
Bye, everybody.
Join the Discord. See you there.